Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrutyam
Narayanam Namaskrutyam
Naranchaiva Narottamam
Naranchaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatinyasam
Tato Jayamudirayet
Tato Jayamudirayet
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavatir Naistiki
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 7, text number 39. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Scheduled Incarnations with Specific Functions. Please repeat the sloka again me. Sarge tapo aham ṛṣayo navaye prajeśāḥ.
Sarge tapo aham ṛṣayo navaye prajeśāḥ.
Sthāne atha dharma-makha-manv-amarāvanīśāḥ.
Sthāne atha dharma-makha-manv-amarāvanīśāḥ.
Ante adharma-hara-manyu-vaśāsurādyā.
Ante adharma-hara-manyu-vaśāsurādyā.
māyā-vibhūtaya imāḥ puru-śakti-bhājaḥ.
māyā-vibhūtaya imāḥ puru-śakti-bhājaḥ.
Word by word meaning, please repeat again me. Sarge,
Sarge,
in the beginning of the creation.
in the beginning of the creation.
Tapaḥ,
Tapaḥ,
penance.
penance.
Aham,
Aham,
myself.
myself.
ṛṣayaḥ,
ṛṣayaḥ,
sages.
sages.
Nava,
Nava,
9.
9.
A, prajeśāḥ,
prajeśāḥ.
those who
Those who
would generate. Sthāne,
sthāne.
in the middle,
In the middle,
while maintaining the creation.
while maintaining the creation.
Atha,
Atha,
certainly.
certainly.
Dharma,
Dharma,
religion.
religion.
Makha,
Lord
Viṣṇu.
Viṣṇu.
Manu,
Manu,
the father of mankind.
the father of mankind.
Amara,
Amara,
the demigods,
the demigods,
deputed to control the
deputed to control the
affairs of maintenance.
affairs of maintenance.
Avanīśāḥ,
Avanīśāḥ,
and the kings of different planets.
and the kings of different planets.
Ante,
Ante,
at the end.
at the end.
Tu,
But
adharma,
adharma,
irreligion.
irreligion.
Hara,
Hara,
Lord Śiva.
Lord Śiva.
Manyu-vaśa,
Manu-vaśa,
subjected to anger.
subjected to anger.
Asura-ādyāḥ,
Asura-ādyāḥ,
atheist,
atheist,
the enemies of the devotees.
the enemies of the devotees.
Māyā,
Maya,
energy.
energy.
Vibhūtayaha,
Vibhūtaya,
powerful representatives.
powerful representatives.
Imāḥ,
Imāḥ,
all of them.
all of them. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. You're frozen, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. It's got disconnected. Internet got disconnected. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
No
I'll
problem.
read it. You can just repeat that. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
puru-śakti-bhājaḥ,
puru-śakti-bhājaḥ,
of the Supreme Powerful Lord.
of the Supreme Powerful Lord.
Translation and purport by Divine Grace Abhay Charanavrta A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
At the beginning of the creation,
At the beginning of the creation,
there are penance,
there are penance,
myself, Brahma,
myself, Brahma,
and the Prajapatis,
and the Prajapatis,
the great sages
the great sages
who generate, then during the maintenance of the creation,
during the maintenance of the creation,
there are Lord Viṣṇu,
there are Lord Viṣṇu,
the demigods
the demigods,
with controlling powers,
controlling powers,
and the king of different planets,
and the king of different planets.
are you able to, how I am connected?
Sorry, Prabhu.
Now I am connected.
Recording in progress.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah, and the kings of the planets,
And kings of the planets,
but at the end,
but at the end,
there is irreligion,
there is irreligion,
and then
and then
Lord Śiva
Lord Śiva
and the atheist,
and the atheist,
full of anger,
anger,
etc.
etc.
All of them are
All of them are
different representative
different representative
manifestations of the
manifestations of the
energy of the Supreme Power,
energy of the Supreme Power,
the Lord.
the Lord.
Purport. The material world is created by the energy of the Lord, which is manifested in the beginning of the creation by the penance of Brahmaji, the first living being in the creation, and then there are the 9 Prajapatis known as great sages. In this is the stage when the creation is maintained. There are devotional service to the Lord Viṣṇu or factual religion that different demigods and the kings of different planets who maintain the world. At last, when the creation is preparing to wind up, there is first the principle of irreligion, then Lord Śiva along with the atheists full of anger, but all of them are but different manifestations of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, Brahma, Viṣṇu and Mahadeva, Śiva are different incarnations of different modes of material nature. Viṣṇu is the Lord of the mode of goodness, Brahma is the Lord of the mode of passion, and Śiva is the Lord of mode of ignorance. Ultimately, the material creation is but a temporary manifestation meant to give the chance of liberation to the conditioned souls who are entrapped in the material world. And one who develops the mode of goodness under the protection of Lord Viṣṇu has the greatest chance of being liberated by following the Vaisnava principles and thus being promoted to the kingdom of God, no more to return to the miserable material world. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilidam Yana Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Viṣṇu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. This is again the continuation of the discussion between Brahma and Narada. So in this chapter specifically, Brahmaji is explaining about the various incarnations of the Supreme Lord. Around 24 incarnations of the Supreme Lords are explained in this chapter. So today he was talking about the three modes of material nature, which is mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So because of that, the material creation is happening and maintenance and the distraction is happening. So the how it is happening, who is the controller, that he was explaining over here. So first Brahmaji, the first living entity is the Brahmaji who came out from the navel from the Supreme Lord, navel of the Supreme Lord. And from Brahmaji, he created Prajapatis, 9 Prajapatis. So that we are all the descendants of those 9 Prajapatis in the different categories. So that is the reason we are, when we are going to the temple, they are asking which Gotra. So each Prajapati names, he will call it as each Gotra. So there are 9 Gotras will be there. And when we are, after initiation, we are calling ourselves the Achyuta Gotra. Because we know the root is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he is Achyuta. So we are his Gotra. We are the one Gotra. So that is the way we are, after understanding, after getting the initiation, we are calling ourselves as the Achyuta Gotra people. So this is the way. So remaining people who are not aware of that, they are called as the different Gotras, this based on the 9 sages. So everything is the arrangement of the Supreme Lord. It is not that somebody get born out of ignorance. Somebody born just like that. It's not like that. All the living entities is created by the Brahmaji, and especially the human beings are created from the Prajapatis. So from the Prajapatis also came from the Brahma. So we are all the proper descendants. They are the proper order, is the parampara is there for us. So we are all not the orphans. We are all the Lord came out of the Lord. Through the scriptures we can understand we came out of the Supreme Lord. And Brahma is taking care of the creation. And the similar way, Lord is incarnate him as the Viṣṇu, and he is taking care of the maintenance of this material world. And at the end of this creation, what is happening? There is a distraction should happen. So this distraction will happen through the irreligious activities, and when the atheist will increase, then the ignorance will increase. Then Lord Śiva will appear and he is taking care of the distraction. So this is the way the creation, maintenance, and distraction, it is set in this material world. These are all, finally, what Brahmaji is saying, that all of them are different representative manifestations of the energy of the supreme power, the Lord. So that is the reason we are always stressing the word, we are all part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So all are part and part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are not different. Differently we came out. It's not like that. Somebody, we can say, this is my house. I born in this family. The opposite person, opposite house is the different family. They are different family. They are different family. This is the way we are identifying ourselves in this material world. But the person who knows the Shastras, who knows the philosophy, he knows that all of us are, that's why it is called Vasudeva Kudumbakam. All of us are come out from the Viṣṇu. We are all part and parcel of the Viṣṇu. We are all Ansh. We are the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So all this, so we should, somebody say that I worship only Śiva, I don't like Viṣṇu. Somebody say I don't like Krishna. These are all more, this is because of the ignorance. They don't know that what is the philosophy behind that. What is the reality? All this Brahma, Viṣṇu and Maheshwara, these are the different energies, different representatives, different manifestation of the Supreme Personality of God Krishna. So here, by seeing the scriptures, by reading the scriptures, by understanding here, then only we can understand all this. We can understand that all are same only. But Lord is taking the different manifestation. He is manifesting the different. He is doing this energy in the different manifestation, and he is doing this different activities. So this is the way the material world is created. So, and here the last line, Prabhupada is explaining, who are entrapped in the material world and one who developed the mode of goodness under the protection of the Lord Viṣṇu has the greater chance of being liberated by following the Vaisnava principles and thus being promoted to the kingdom of God. So, when the creation happened, during that time, if you read the scriptures, hear the scriptures, everybody knows that Brahma, when Brahma born out of the navel from the Supreme Lord, that time also, he don't know what to do. Then he was going up and down in the lotus stem. Then he heard the word tapa. Then he started doing the tapasya on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And all these sages, why we are called Prajapatis, what they did, they also came out from Brahma. They also started, they also meditate upon the Supreme Lord, and they increased the human society. So they are all God consciousness. They have the God consciousness they had. So that when the God consciousness, it was topmost when the Brahma, and when it is coming to the next generation, it is keep on reducing. So that means, so when the creation, it is topmost, and slowly it is descending to the next generation. It is kind of a maintenance. And at the end, what will happen? The entire people, one day, they will lose their understanding. So now also, if you can see, for example, when our grandparents, they aware of that, who are the freedom fighters, and how much they have suffered with the British people. So, and how to got the independence. So they know the value of that. So they respect the people who are the freedom fighters. Then next generation, okay, they also, okay, they got the information, okay, these are the freedom fighters, so we need to give respect to them. Then next generation, it is somewhat reducing. So till ourselves, we know that in the schools we studied, so we are understanding these are the freedom fighters, the great they did the great sacrifice and all, like that we understand it. But if you go to the next generation, now they are in the modern world, next generation, if you talk about Gandhi and the other freedom fighters, they will say that, okay, they read, they left. So the attachment, the understanding, the pain, whatever they took, the understanding will be reduced, the realization will be reduced when the generation is coming after one after another. So the similar way, the atheistic understanding also like that only. So initially it was fully Krishna consciousness. When Brahma is a fully Krishna consciousness, and he was a fully understanding of who is the Lord, and Lord is giving the power. I am doing these activities, and it means because of the Lord giving this, all those understanding he was having. So and he gave the knowledge, the 4 Vedas, the Vedas, Lord first imparted to Brahmaji, Brahma imparted to the descendants. So this is the way the knowledge came down. So, but now it is after so many, now it is 51st year for Brahmaji. The age of the Brahma is, current Brahma is 51. And one year of Brahma is millions of years. Millions of our years, our solar years. So, in that way, the knowledge is descending from Brahma to us. So that's the reason we are seeing only the knowledge, and the people who are following, who are able to understand, only who are the pious people can only understand, and they can able to follow this scriptures. Others, they become atheist. How the current generation, they are forgetting, they are not much aware of the freedom fighters and all those, and not only freedom fighters, they are about the scriptures. They don't know many of the things because they are born out of ignorance. The similar way, the current now about the lords also, they forget everything. Even if you ask the current generation who is Rama, who is Krishna, they will say Rama is different, Krishna is different. They don't know both are the different incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So they'll say, I am the Rama Bhakta, I don't like Krishna. Krishna, I did a Rasa Leela, he's running with the girls only. He's the mischief, so I don't like Krishna. So this is the way the people are understanding the current society. So this is very, we have to take pity on them. But what Prabhupada is saying here, when the person who is developing the mode of goodness under the protection of the Lord Viṣṇu has the greatest chance of being liberated by following the Vaisnava principles. So what are the Vaisnava principles? So there are in Krishnaraja Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita is explaining about the qualities of the Vaisnava, how the Vaisnava should be. So there are 26 qualities he was explaining. So it is simple where only, I'm just highlighted over here. So I'm just reading that. So Krishnaraja Kaviraja lists the following 26 good qualities of a Vaishnava. So what are the qualities? He is very kind to everyone. He does not make anyone his enemy. He is truthful. He is equal to everyone. No one can find any fault in him. He is magnanimous. He is mild. He is always clean. He is without possessions. He works for everyone's benefit. He is very peaceful. He is always surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desires. He is very meek. He is steady. He controls his senses. He does not eat more than required. He is not influenced by the Lord's illusory energy. He offers respect to everyone. He does not desire any respect for himself. He is very grave. He is merciful. He is friendly. He is poetic. He is expert. He is silent. So these are the 26 qualities of the Vaishnava. Vaishnava means these are the qualities should come out from that. So we can see the elevated devotees who are all the acharyas. You can see all these qualities will be there in this acharyas. So similar way, why they are possessing these qualities? Then all these qualities are accepted by the Supreme Lord. So this is the qualities of the Supreme Lord. So we also invite those qualities, then only we can cross over these material miseries. So if you are not having this kind of qualities, then what will happen? We will remain in this material world only. Because we will get into the anger, we will get into the greed, we will get into the jealous, and we will be again the material way only we will think, and we will compete each other. We will be there in this material world only. So that is what happening in the current politics. That is what happening. There, people are following the politics. People are following the cine stars, sports stars. All are competitive people only. They are country to country, within the country, different politics, different parties. They are speaking about each other. So people are entrapped by all these illusions. So when we understand that, all these qualities, 26 qualities are the Vaishnava qualities, we have to develop such qualities. We have to always following the scriptures. Then we will elevate from this society and we will get into the next level. So even though we don't have all these qualities, but we have to aspire to get these qualities. We have to practice one of the other qualities. We know what are our weaknesses in these 26 qualities, what we don't have. We know very well about us. So what is not there with us, we have to try to develop that. So for that development, what we need to do, for example, he does not make anyone his enemy. So suppose we meet some enemies out of our society, our neighbor or our family person, somebody we had a fight. Then we think that person will think that he is my enemy. We will think that person is my enemy. So go on, if you go and speak with that person, okay, with anger or something, I spoke like that, I did like that, please forgive me, it is not like that. So then make them as your friend. Then see, if somebody neighbors we fight with for some land problem and some garbage problems or material problem, any of such problem, we will always have the fight with the. Sometimes most of the time the neighbors means there will be some fight will be there, some grudge will be there between them. They will treat us enemies only. But when we are not seeing more mistake on them and we are accepting them as it is, then this kind of enmity will not be there. We should be friendly with all the others. So the Dharma-raja, why we are calling him as a Dharma-raja, Yudhishthira, why we are calling him as a Dharma-raja? Because he was friendly with everyone. He don't have enemy at all in this material. Nobody has enemy for him. So that is the reason he become is Yudhishthira. We are calling him as Dharma-raja. When he stand in the earth, his legs are one step. It will be, there is a gap between earth and his feet. It won't touch the earth because he is little elevated from the earth. Why? Because he was a Dharma-raja. He is following the Dharma. He don't have any enemies in this material world. So, like that, each and every qualities, these are the Vaishnava qualities we have to develop ourselves. So it is not hard to follow and what to develop, because there are so many acharyas, they developed these qualities, they exhibited that. So we can also try those, we can also exhibit that, so that it will be useful to progress in bhakti. Again, Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are how to surrender. So he's talking about Krishnaraja Gavaraja Goswami. He is saying that one who is fully surrendered and qualified with the 6 following characteristics. How the fully surrendered people can, the devotees are the qualities. He's talking about the characteristics. These characteristics. One is the devotee has to accept everything that is favorable for the rendering of transcendental loving service to the Lord. What is favorable to bhakti, they have to accept. And he must reject everything unfavorable to the Lord's service. What is unfavorable to bhakti, they have to reject that. And the third one, a devotee must be firmly convinced that Krishna will give him protection. So that firm conviction always we should have. Krishna will protect me at any point of time. So that we always, that conviction should have. That is the characteristic of the fully surrendered person. And fourth one, the devotee should accept Krishna as his supreme maintainer and master. So that is the fourth. So he protect always, that is third one. And fourth one, the devotee should accept Krishna as this supreme maintainer and the master. And the fifth, self-surrender means remembering that one's activities and desires are not independent. So this is that whatever I am desiring, whatever I am doing, everything for Krishna. Everything is dependent on Krishna. I am doing it for Krishna only. So that is that conviction, that desire we should have. We should not desire for anything for ourselves. Everything but desire for Krishna must be included in that. We need to include Krishna in all of our activities. That is the self-surrender. And the last, the devotee is meek and humble. The devotee should be humble. So these are the 6 qualities, 6 characteristics of the fully surrender quality. These are the qualities we should develop. Characteristics we should develop so that we can surrender ourselves fully. Because okay, now I'm working in the IT company. I cannot develop these qualities. So let me develop after my retirement. It's not like that. we can develop anywhere, anytime, any point of time. Because yes, we can see Prahlad Maharaj, even though there are so many calamities happen in his life, even his own father trying to kill him. In that situation also, he had the firm conviction that Krishna will protect me. Lord will protect me. He never had not even a 1% doubt on Krishna, not 1% of the doubt on the Supreme Lord, whether he will protect me or not. He never asked. He always, whatever the situation, Lord will protect me. That kind of conviction we should have. So these are the qualities we have to develop. So that what will happen? These are the Vaisnava principles. So if you follow such principle, what will happen? That's what Prabhupada is saying, that if you develop that Vaisnava principles, what will happen? We will promote it to the kingdom of God. And there is no more return to this material world, miserable material world. So our aspiration should be to go back to Godhead, and for that, what we need to do in this current life, we need to develop the Vaishnava qualities one by one, and follow the scriptures, whatever they are saying. We have to try to adapt in our life, which is favorable to bhakti. We have to adapt in our life. We have to reject that which is not favorable to our bhakti. So in that way, we can go very much closer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Dandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna. So thank you for joining
Hare Krishna.
and hearing.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Here also,
Thank
Prabhu,
you.
actually, I'll see sometimes I'll not be able to join, right? During that time, some of the other program will be happening, Prabhu. Yesterday, there was Prabhupada Leela Amrita, so I could not join.
Okay.
And Sunday program, sometimes